start with the little bottom of his boot, which to me, if you flip it upside down, I drew it as like this was his hair and this was his face and this was his body, but whatever, you can do whatever you want. So I'm going to be using C4, C5, C7, and C9. Now this just came off my my copy machine. So the ink is not the same as if it was the Memento Tuxedo Blank ink. So I don't use as much ink or pressure while I'm coloring. I try to do it a little bit quicker also. I go lightest to darkest, and then just back down with my lightest, which is the C4. Then with my darkest, I'm just going to take that and do his little bolt. Okay, next I'm going to take YG13 and YG06 for the boot. I've never used these, so I don't even know what color they really are. They just sounded cool. Okay, they're not going to blend completely, but I'll show you a little trick. So here's YG13, and I'm going to take it, just lightly cover the image. And then here's the YG06. And then I'm going to take my YG13 and just touch the tip of my YG06 to give it a middle color almost, and then blend it. See how that works? And I'm just going to take my YG06 for the little line here. And I believe I will do these. Yeah. YR18. Little socks here. I'm not going to blend these. I'm just going to have them be solid. And then V17 for the tops. So there's one feet down and one to go. You can see that I went out of the lines a little bit right there. It's because this cardstock, I should have used better cardstock, but I didn't. And this is black. So we'll see how well it blends back, but whatever. It is what it is. You'll hear me say that a lot. Okay, so continuing on with the color scheme, I am going to use purple, so the V17. I just thought I should probably blend this, so let's look at what that is. And that's way darker. VO4. Alright. I'm all about making it funky for Halloween. So VO4, which is like a bright pink. So this is going to be a pink and purple shoe. Why not? And then I think I will take the pink and do the ruffle in the pink. And then take the C9 the YR18 YG06 and then that V17. Okay, there's our second shoe done. Now here's our little monster dude feet. And I'm going to take the YR18 and let's see. And YR04, so YR04 I'm just going to lightly color in the middle. This paper is so thin that I don't want to get it too wet. And then flick it up around the edges. Actually, I think I'll do those with the C9. And do the little stripe in the middle with the C9. And then take the V17 and I'm going to go around all the bubbles here. The very little bottom right there. And then the VG06. Okay, and then instead of it being like bright white in the middle of these, when I cut them, I'm going to just take my C1 and lightly go around the edges. This also will, because I didn't use the best of cardstock, it will also help to blend any of the mistakes that I made. Oh, I forgot the little orange right there. Wow, aren't I silly? You guys are probably like, you left something there. Thanks. Okay. Really quickly though, before I do that, I'm going to come back to this little dude here and take my colorless blender and just lightly do a bunch of little tiny spots all over him. And you can watch the magic happen. I know there's a lot of people who say they don't ever use a colorless blender, but really it has some really neat properties that you can really use to your advantage. Usually just takes a few seconds. And if you want it darker, you just go over it again. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty gloomy outside today, so the lighting's not the best in here, but it's starting to just kind of make it look fluffy.